What's up, smarty people? It's KeysDAN with RadioWhat.com, DJLittleRock.com, coming to you live in a living color from the Radio What studios. And this is my podcast, What Makes You Smarter? It's an extension of the RadioWhat.com internet radio station that I've been running for quite some time. And if you need DJ services, where do I always send you? DJLittleRock.com. Check availability and get a free price quote, and maybe you could have me at your next event. Also, if you'd like to tell your story or hear the stories of others, I encourage you to check out my other podcast. It's called What Makes You Famous. Find it everywhere using the hashtag What Makes You Famous. Now, on with the show. Today on the program, are you happy? I know you're happy, but are you happy? Maybe it's the place you live. The top 10 happiest cities in the U.S. in 2023. It's been said that happiness is a state of mind, not a destination, and we couldn't agree more. Even so, some places are known for being happier than others, and they can teach us important lessons about ways to find more joy, no matter where we're located on a map. Earlier this year, a data-driven ranking on happiness was published by Wallet Hub, a personal finance website using positive psychology research. The company examined 182 of the largest cities in the nation, including 150 most populated cities, as well as 2 of the most populated cities in each state, to find the happiest of them all in 2023. Wondering what goes into evaluating something as elusive as happiness? The team used 3 specific key dimensions to base their rankings: emotional and physical well-being, income and employment, community, and the environment. With those 3 main categories, Wallet Hub analyzed cities based on 30 relevant metrics, ranging from residents' average life expectancy and depression rate to the average leisure time spent per day and commute time. If you're curious to know if your zip code made the top 10 list, let's go through them right now. Number 10. Burlington, Vermont. Being ranked 10th for overall happiness is a win in and of itself. Burlington also took the top spot when it comes to income and employment rates. Additionally, the city came in first for the fewest amount of work hours and 4th for adequate sleep rate. In other words, residents are sleeping more, working fewer hours, and experiencing high income and employment rates. The largest city in the Green Mountain State, Burlington, is home to about 44,000 residents, a plethora of recreational activities, and stunning fall foliage. Even sweeter is the hometown of Ben & Jerry's. Number 9. Not just Burlington, Vermont, but also South Burlington, Vermont. I know I live near Little Rock, and there's a North Little Rock. That's different cities. So these are 2 distinct regions. South Burlington, Vermont. Craving more sleep and sports? Consider embracing the South Burlington Way. This Vermont city scored top marks for adequate sleep and sports participation. Plus, it scored in the top third for all 3 happiness categories: well-being, income and employment, and community and environment. The city with the smallest population on this list, under 20,000 or about 20,000, South Burlington is described by Fortune as a destination with natural beauty, a slow pace of living, and low crime rates. Number 8 on the list as we count them down, Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Sioux Falls, also known as the Queen City, ranked 21st for community and environment and 10th for well-being. As South Dakota's largest city, Sioux Falls has a vibrant, growing community where small town spirit meets big city benefits, including a vibrant art scene, a thriving job market, and great public schools. Between local festivals and tree-lined trails, Sioux Falls is easy to explore once you arrive. However, getting there is another story. It's about 3 hours away from any other major cities. Number 7, Columbia, Maryland. Ranked in 3rd place as the well-being category, Columbia also earned high marks in community and environment. In 2022, Money.com ranked Columbia the sixth best place to live in the U.S. About 20 minutes from Baltimore, Columbia is known for its suburban feel, coffee shops, parks, and charming vibes. Number 6, Irvine, California. In 6th place overall, Irvine scored the 2nd lowest separation and divorce rate and the 5th lowest depression rate. In addition to a large university and top-rated public schools, the Orange County-based city of 303,000 has many family-friendly places for gathering, like parks, trails, and even a water park. Fittingly, this happy city is also located about 14 miles from the happiest place on earth, Disneyland. Number 5, San Francisco, California. One of the most visited cities in the United States, San Francisco scored 2nd place for income growth and 4th place for well-being. The foggy locale also ranked this year as one of the friendliest cities in the world. A destination of inclusivity, walkability, and iconic views, charming row houses, cable cars, the Golden State Bridge, to name a few. San Francisco has a lot to offer residents. Plus, there are nearly 4,000 restaurants in the city, so you'll never run out of dinner options. Number 4, Overland Park, Kansas. We're in Kansas. A sports haven, Overland Park ranked the 3rd highest for its sports participation rate, along with scoring 6th place for the categories of well-being and community and environment. And if you're looking for a family-friendly city, Overland Park was named number 1 for families by livability. Situated near the border of Kansas and Missouri, Overland Park is only about 12 miles from Kansas City, so it's close to a big city, yet still retains a small-town feel, according to the resident reviews on Niche. The downtown area is also home to more than 300 local businesses and a variety of sports facilities and leagues for both adults and kiddos. We're getting close now. Number 3, Madison, Wisconsin. The capital city of Wisconsin scored the 2nd highest position for adequate sleep rate and got 5th place for well-being. So it's no surprise it's high on the happiness scales. A college town with about 270,000 people, Madison has no shortage of things to do, yet isn't as dense as Milwaukee. Between the city's growing brewery scene and 270 parks, Madisonians have a lot to sip and savor. Number 2, do you know the way to San Jose, California? The 2nd happiest city, San Jose, was listed as having the 4th lowest depression rate and 5th lowest separation and divorce rate. Additionally, the Northern California city scored high points when it comes to well-being and income and employment. While San Jose is a hub for technology and software, it's also home to much more. Multiple universities in the area, plenty of parks, a professional ice hockey team, and lots of local farmers markets. The city was also reported to be a community where immigrants can thrive the most, according to a study by the George W. Bush Institute. Oh my goodness, now we're up to number 1. Fremont, California. Earning WalletHub's title of the overall happiest city in the United States, Fremont scored the highest in 2 categories, well-being and community and the environment. It also had the lowest depression rate and lowest separation and divorce rate. High five, Fremont! Known as the hardware side of the Bay, Fremont houses more than 900 manufacturing companies. It's also filled with opportunities to explore the outdoors via many trails, bodies of water, and loops, along with a vibrant coffee scene. That's the top 10 happiest cities in the U.S. as of 2023. Do you agree with this list? Drop me some comments. Do you live in any one of these towns, any one of these cities? Do you live near? What do you think about your city? Should it have been on the list? Drop me some comments. Let me know what you think. Do you agree with this top 10 list? I think it's pretty good. I've been to a few of those cities. I've been to San Francisco for sure. It's a pretty interesting town, interesting city. I haven't visited any of the others, so I guess it's on my walking tour. Like, share, subscribe, stick around for more interesting news, fast facts, all that kind of stuff. Also, if you'd like to tell your story or hear the stories of others, I encourage you to check out my other podcast. It's called What Makes You Famous. Find it everywhere using the hashtag What Makes You Famous. That's it for this edition of What Makes You Smarter. It's KeysDAN, RadioWhat.com, DJLittleRock.com. Peace. I'm out of here.